Welcome to Weaved In. Today is the 2nd of April and we're starting on a new knit along. This month's knit along is brought to you by Knit in a Box, and this is the pattern that we are going to be working on in April. The pattern is called Sweaters in Bellissima DK number 9703. Okay, so what I've done is I've made a copy of this front page, of this first page, so that I can write on it because I don't want to mess up my original pattern. Okay, so this is the copy. We're going to go through the pattern and I'll help you read the abbreviations and instructions, and if you've got any questions you can leave a comment below. Okay, so this is the pattern. It's called Sweaters in Bellissima DK 9703. If you want to join in, you can Google that and you'll find the pattern online. And in this corner here, you've got the measurements. And I am going to be working on the last one. So I'm going to knit a sweater for an 8 to 10-year-old. Okay. So the instructions that I'm going to follow are these ones here. So I'm going to concentrate on the last size. So if you want to do the first size, you do these numbers. These are the numbers you're going to concentrate on. I would recommend that you measure the chest to get the correct fit. So for those who are knitting the round neck sweater, you will need 2 balls of yarn for the first 2 sizes. So from 18 months to 4 years, you will need 2 balls of yarn. And you will need 3 balls of yarn for the remaining sizes. So from size age 4 to age 10, you will need 3 balls of yarn in this color, papaya punch. Okay, if you're making the wooded sweater, you will need 3 balls of yarn for the first 3 sizes. So from 18 months to 6 years, you will need 3 balls of yarn. And if you're making the last 2 sizes, you will need 4 balls of yarn. Okay, in these colors. So the M stands for Flaming Fuchsia and the C stands for Papaya Punch. Okay. Alternative yarns are Special DK, Life DK, Batik Swell DK, and please check the meterage as the number of balls needed may vary. Okay, for needle sizes, you need 1 pair of 4mm needles, which is US 6, and 1 pair of 3¼ needles, which is US 3. And you also need stitch holders. We also have special abbreviations here. So for the 2x2 rib, these are the instructions, and for the stocking stitch, these are the instructions. So every time it says STST in the pattern, this is what you do. You knit the right side and then you purl the next row. Okay, let's move on. Here it says that the yarn amounts stated are based on average requirements and are therefore approximate. Okay, so we're going to do a gauge for this project, and these are the instructions. The tension is 22 stitches and 30 rows to get 10 centimeters or 4-inch square, using stocking stitch on 4mm needles, or the size required to give the correct tension. Okay, so here you play around with the needle size to get 10 centimeters or 4-inch square. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use this yarn for the gauge. and I'm going to use 4mm needles. So 4mm needles. I'm going to cast on 30 stitches and I'll work 40 rows in stocking stitch or stockinette stitch. Okay, here is the sample. It's 30 stitches by 40 rows, and I used 4mm needles. Okay, so I'm going to measure it to see if I have the correct gauge. So 4 inches is up to there. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line here. Okay, so that's 4 inches. So I'm going to count the number of stitches that I have to see if I've got the correct gauge. Okay, so we're going to count from here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I'm 1 stitch off. Okay, and I'm okay with that. Okay, from here I'm going to measure from here going up to see if I've got the correct number of rows. Okay, so I'm going to measure 4 inches from there. Okay, so I'm just using a marker to show you how to do it, but you don't have to use a marker. This is just to show you how to do the gauge. Okay, you should have 30 rows from here to there. So let's count. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So I'm also 1 row off from 30. I'm just going to mark on this side as well. Okay, so that's how you measure the gauge. My gauge is slightly off, but I'm okay with that. So from here we're going to start knitting the sweater.